Well, I mean, that just seemed to me like an outrageous figure, Bob. When I read $200 million to get a company in that's going to supply 200 jobs, that kind of figure's a little over my head, but seems a little outrageous that our great minds that govern these great states and countries comes up with such a deal as that.
Well,
I don't know.
You know, I moved from an area that had a lot of economic activity, a lot of factories, a lot of commerce going on, and I came up here and found that there wasn't too much going on, and that there could be a lot of things going on.
Now, the Tennessee Civil Justice Act is supposed to focus on education reform and higher quality jobs to improve Tennessee. So that, you know, reading right off the front page of the paper, that sounds like that's just what we need. But I don't know if we can trust people that's going to speak for us and work toward anything such as education reform or not, because we need to know what they're talking about when they're talking about education reform.
Right.
We certainly know that our education system needs to be reformed. They're not educating our kids anymore. Kids graduating from high school and can't read time unless it's on a digital clock. They go to college, and every year anymore they have to purchase new textbooks, because back when I was in school, we went to the used bookstore and we bought a used textbook, and we used it that somebody had before us, that somebody had before them. But then the universities got in cahoots somehow with the publishers, and our kids now have to buy new textbooks when they go to school. I don't know if they even have a used bookstore on campus anymore or not, but it was a great help for me when I was in school that I could buy a used book. And so, you know, any kind of education reform that would better the system would be great. But I don't know if we can trust the people that's writing up this reform, if we can trust them to do it in the best interest of our children and our children's children that's got to benefit from our education system in this country.
Well, you know, since I've been here about 12 years, there's probably been somewhere in the neighborhood of over 5,000 students graduated from high school. And you might ask yourself, where are these students? We spent $6,000 to $7,000 per year for 12 years to educate these people. And sometimes I feel like maybe Campbell County is just a farm team for the Yankees or some major league team, that we just educate them here to send them elsewhere. And in other words, if they educate them enough, then they'll be smart enough to get out of town. And I would say those that stayed, they have no jobs, and all we've done is made a little bit, we've made the thieves and the crooks and the dope heads here just a little bit better educated is all we've done for the past 12 years that I've been here. Because those who wanted to be something, they had to leave town unless their mom and daddy owned the business, or they were lucky enough to have some capital to start up a business, and usually they did not start it here, they started it elsewhere. So, you know, it just seems like a never-ending thing to me.
It would seem to me that when we're talking about passing new legislation that's going to focus on education reform and attract businesses to the state, that the citizens would know ahead of time what this legislation is going to do, instead of just saying that it's going to focus on education reform. It'd be nice if we all knew just what that meant. And
that's true.
You know, the governor, he's applauding that it's been passed, and it's, according to him, it's a wonderful thing. But we don't know what they mean by education reform. I know I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Look, we're going to be hitting a little time mark for a break here. I hope you'll call back tomorrow night. We'll be on at 8 o'clock, as you know. not only on just the internet, but we'll be on Channel 12 TV. And we'll hope you'll call back then. We'll continue this discussion on things that are pertinent and dear to me and dear to the people that live in this area.
Yes.
Will you do that?
Yes.
Give us a call back then. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Bob. Bye-bye.
See ya. You know, I always save the best for last. And we've got a company here, didn't we? I don't think it got, you reckon Mike them got any startup funds? Okay. I'm talking about the Ridge Runner Trucking Company. You know, I don't think they got any startup funds, and I don't think they went through any incubator program either. But they have opened up a trucking company here, and they've been here a number of years, that's guaranteed to haul what you want. It doesn't make any difference whether it's mulch or whether it's gravel or whether it's sawdust or whether it's topsoil. I got some of the best topsoil last year from Ridge Runner. I haven't been able to get any that good since. And so you need to call them. It's 871-2410. That's Ridge Runner Trucking Company. They'll spread gravel. Now's the time to get your driveway in good shape. So it'll be ready again for this fall, because it's going to take another beating this winter. That's Ridge Runner Trucking Company, 871-2410. And I believe we've covered about everybody that... Huh?
You done Vital Care?
Oh yeah, we done Vital Care, yeah.
Rainbow?
Yeah, we done Rainbow. We done Dixie, Wilson's Gas, Rainbow, Vital Care, Napa, and Ridge Runner. Okay. And we also done Circle R Metals. We've done Wild Bob, and we've talked about a number of things. So folks, we're going to sign off here in just a minute. Appreciate all of you tuning in tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on Channel 12, and also here on ugtelevision.tv. And don't forget to go to lafollicnews.com and pick up everything that's important to you.